With Common Core being popular, and I know, oh my god, she said Common Core. Ah! Okay, I know. I don't teach Common Core math. Don't like Common Core math. But Common Core reading focuses on informational text a lot. It's digging deeper into the text and using the information and the text features to find out what the author is trying to say. And fiction is a big part of it, but informational text is more important than ever with Common Core. Usborne Books and More does a great job at providing different books, different levels, and different ways of showing informational text. For example, we have the flap book, See Inside. So this is, I would love to use this even in my 5th grade classroom. This would be so fun. See inside planet Earth. And so if I'm on a blanket of gases, and here it says shooting stars are actually rocks falling from space. So it gives a lot of different facts, and then I go underneath what it said, and there's actually more information underneath the flap. So it's an interactive book, and it's not just reading facts. You're reading all about it, you're seeing the illustrations, and then you're revealing more information on what you just read. Here's another one that says, too much greenhouse gas in the atmosphere stops the sun's heat from escaping and makes the world hotter. This is known as global warming. So that's what I just read here. There's pictures underneath that has the pictures of all of the factories and their gases. And you flip underneath, and on it it says the more greenhouse gas we produce, the more unpredictable our planet's weather will become. And there's a picture underneath about unpredictable weather. So very interactive science book. We also have my first, and I left it in my classroom, my students love it, but my first encyclopedia of the body, or my first encyclopedia of space, or it's not just like my first, like down in kindergarten. It has a lot of information. You can use it all the way through middle school. There's also the complete encyclopedia of different things with space and of science or of geography, and it has everything possible that you could ever think of for science. I would use that if I taught science, which I don't, just to teach the skill. And that would be a lot of informational text and text features and ways for them to learn in addition to the textbook. It's that good. I would use it in my instruction. We also have little readers, and a lot of times this is what I use for some of my grand prizes. Sometimes, not all the time. But these we have our beginning series for animals and the beginning reading series for in general, where it has like trains, and it has pictures and diagrams and captions and little insert fact boxes. The sequence of how plants grow. And so this one's on how flowers grow. So how fruits grow. The titles. There's also a table of contents to look it up so they can learn how to use a table of contents. It also has a glossary for them to find their words and places for more information. On some of our books, especially the encyclopedias, if you have a QR code reader on your cell phone or iPad or tablet, it will take you to videos to give you even more information on what you just had. So not only do you have the text in the book, but you also have access to hundreds of videos using one single QR code on the front of the book. And the one that I have is a complete encyclopedia for science. And I had a student click on it and it brought him to hundreds of videos, which is amazing in our world today, where it'll show them illustrations of what they're reading. Also, Extreme Sports is one of them. This is a softer cover, and this one has much more information for a more advanced level. And this one has a diagram on how the bungee cord works and the different ways, and records for skateboarding. has charts and diagrams. It's important for them to learn for Common Core is how to read charts, diagrams, pie charts, bar graphs, tables. Here's a diagram. Very informative. We also have the lift the flat books, and those are the only ones that I have on hand. But we have so much more. If your child's interested in a certain subject, I can definitely look for one that's on their level and of the interest that they want to read more about. So if they want space, I can find some space books. Trucks, I can find some truck books. So let me know and I can get some recommendations for you for facts